Check, check. I'm opening, I'm opening, I'm opening to the Spirit of God. I'm opening, I'm opening, I'm opening to the Spirit of love. Let the love flow through me. Let the love flow through me. Let the love flow through me. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. Here I am. Here I stand. Lord, my life is in your hands. I am longing to see your desires revealed in me. And I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And ironically, I'm not speaking today. The point was, it's so good. It's so good when the Rev finds his voice or the button on his microphone back. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Reverend John Riley. I have the joy of serving as your senior minister, and I'd like to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. If you are new to Unity, what we want you to know is that Unity is a global spiritual movement welcoming people from all walks of life and all backgrounds. We're welcoming and inclusive, and wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are welcome here. We're so blessed to have, and thank you for being a part of our service this morning. Yes. Thank you for those of you who are here today, for those of you who are watching on live on our live stream, and for those watching during the week. You are in our hearts and in our prayers, and know that wherever you are in this very moment, you're in the right place at the right time right now. Because wherever you are, God is. Yes? We are blessed this morning to have Joe Angeles, our licensed Unity teacher, as our speaker, and Casey Wicker, our licensed Unity teacher, as our platform leader. We've got Russell and Dave running the booth. Thank you guys for being here. Russell Norman is on piano, and Margot LeDuc is our soloist today. And so I will invite you all to stand as Margot leads us in our 2 opening songs.
All right. Let's take a big deep breath and let's sing this. Letting go just a little bit, just a little bit more. Letting go just a little bit, just a little bit more. Help me let go, help me let go. Help me let go just a little bit more. Help me let go. Help me let go. Help me let go just a little bit more. Letting go just a little bit, just a little bit more. Letting go just a little bit, just a little bit more. Help me let go, help me let go, help me let go just a little bit more. Help me let go, help me let go, help me let go just a little bit more. I'm feeling some gratitude. What about you guys? Let's put our hands together. Come on. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful.
Yes. What a great way to start the day. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Well, my name is Casey Wicker. It is a joy to be here, your platform assistant. And I am so grateful. Grateful my path led me here. Grateful your path led you here. And for all those joining us online, we have 5 core principles to guide us on this journey, to guide us on our path. The first principle, and these can be found on the welcome card in front of you, and you can take this home if you'd like. Follow along now, pin it to while you're brushing your teeth, put it to your mirror, whatever you need to do, but this is yours to take if you'd like, or follow along now. The first, God is. There is only one presence, one power, active in our lives and in the universe, God the good omnipotence. And it doesn't matter what you call this power, God, universe, love, because our second principle is the I am. That God is the substance and intelligence innate in every person and in all creation. So you cannot be separate from it. It is you. It is the person sitting next to you. It is the little butterfly. It is all. That's amazing, right? It is. So these two are so powerful. So let's move on to our third principle, because that's the law of mind action, that thoughts in mind produce after their kind. We have this connection and this energy running through us in all things. And so it's so important to know that we have the ability to affect our world, to affect that which is connected to us. And another one of our principles that helps us along this path is the fourth, the meditation and affirmative prayer. Meditation and affirmative prayer connects us with that constructive power of God to work in and through us as us. Taking that time in the silence grounds us and guides us. It's like a muscle we have to work, because sometimes you're not always sure when you'll get poked. And that muscle just is like muscle memory to come back. That God is in all and as us and working through us in the moment. And that leads us to our fifth principle. It's not okay just to know it, to say it. We got to work it. Work it, people. That's the daily practice. For as we practice these principles daily, we express more of the divine. We open to more of the divine within us. And life gets better. Yes, yes? Yes, yes. And these 5 principles kind of help shape our vision statement. And that's going to come up on the screen. So just take a minute and let's center ourselves. And let's say this and affirm this together. Centered in God, we co-create a world that works for all. And so it is.
I love you, Lord, though your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Yes, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Thank you. No. Margot Russell, you gave me God bumps. That song just gets me. I love it. I love it. And I also think it's such a good interlude for what we're talking about right now in our daily word, forgiveness. I'm going to read the affirmation and then invite you to affirm it with me. Forgiveness is my path to peace. Together, Forgiveness is my path to peace. Occasionally, I may decide that a transgression or mistake is simply unforgivable. However, when I maintain a spiritual perspective, I realize forgiveness is key to moving on from painful interactions and is an important part of my spiritual path. Releasing unforgiveness may be one of the hardest things I will do, but I trust there will be peace in my heart and clarity in my mind when I do it. Whether I struggle to forgive another or myself, I trust there is no judgment or condemnation in spirit. Whatever the error, the divine presence within can help me transcend it. There is no pain, no hurt that is greater or more enduring than God. This is the comfort and the promise that helps me forgive and know lasting peace. From Luke 6, verse 37, do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven.
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all for myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you got to let it go. Let it all go. And this is what I have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free. Yeah. I said, I'm free. Are you free? I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. That's right, amen.
Okay, one more time, yes? Good morning. Actually, after that song, I can pretty much go home, yes? Because Margot just did my very talk. That's it. Let it go, and I'm only here for God, yes? And good morning to all of you. How are you doing this morning? Great. Amen. And you know, we have been studying this very book, right? For the last 3 weeks. How is it going? Good. Yes, for me, it has been radical and very paradigm shifting. And Mel Robbins, I just love her straight up, straightforward. Because even this week, chapter 3, guess what the title is? Shocker, life is stressful. Shocker? Is it shocked? Are you shocked life is stressful? No? Oh, I'm glad you're not. And the thing about this, and even her, she says it, right? If you, for this week, we're going to be reading the book, right? The very first sentence of chapter 3 goes like this. The fastest and most effective way to start using the let them theory is to rise above the countless tiny stressors you face every single day. And she refers to these small, tiny stressors as small annoyances, pet peeves, I think, paper cuts, okay, yep. And let's take, for example, just getting here this morning. Oh, gosh. Had to practice driving alone, right? Whether you drove 2 minutes or 20 minutes, I can bet you, and I know I did, at people driving. My driving is perfect, others aren't, right? And my biggest pet peeve is when drivers, okay, who turn or change lanes without any signals. Yes, right? And then those are you guys who are online. Slow internet. Right that? Okay, or Zoom's not working. The volume's not working. Those are tiny. If you think you're muted. Exactly. I can't see them. They're small, very small. And the thing about this is that when we don't let them, like the song, we don't let them go and we hang on to the slow internet connection and the slow driver in front of us, or we're hitting every red light from the exit to here, right? Because it feels like that at times, yes? When we do that, Mel Robbins says in the book, we are allowing those very tiny stressors to drain our energy. Ooh, right? No wonder at the end of the day we feel tired, exhausted even. Yeah, aggravated. Ooh, that's a good one, right? So even at the point of aggravation, it hijacks, it kidnaps our emotions, and it robs us our peace of mind. Or we can simply let them. And as John stated last week, and I like this analogy that he had, that saying, let them acts as a circuit breaker. And during the pandemic, remember we can't go out to restaurants and eat out. And my family love going to what you call all-you-can-eat meat buffet, where you actually grill your I remember bulgogi or meat in front of you. So we had that, and we wanted to recreate that experience at home. So my sister, being smart as she is, she bought an indoor grill about the size of this. This is how big it is, really, literally. Plug it in to the outlet. Guess what happens? I wish it's a smoke alarm. That didn't happen. It wiped out the power in the dining room, the kitchen, and my nieces and nephews' bedroom. This tiny thing, it's small. It's not this big smoker or grill that you have in the backyard. Not at all, just this small. Wiped out all of that. So what did my sister has to do to return the power back? Circuit breaker. There you go. So she went downstairs, opened the circuit breaker box, reset the switches. And voila, we have the power again. And lesson learned, don't plug it directly to the outlet. Have a surge protector. That's one thing we learned. So the very same thing. And essentially, when we get stressed, right, we can get that way. All of our powers out. We get overloaded, we get overwhelmed, we get deer with the headlights, and then we cannot think straight. How many of you in a stressful situation can think straight? Oh, Paul, Deborah, out of maybe 50 or 60 people in the sanctuary, kudos for you. Okay? And then, and Mel shares that the impact, overall impact of stress in our lives include procrastination. None of you do that, right? Burnout, self-doubt, doom scrolling, our phones, right? And then that's why so we need to become aware of these stress reactions. And I love the question in our Let Them theory, in our study guide, because this is the question, and you can just start thinking about it now. This is your quiz going to be for this week. What patterns or triggers reliably, you can count on it, push you into an automatic stress reaction? Can you identify at least one for yourself? Yes. And can you reliably sure it will push your button? Yes. Good. At least, okay, that's extra credit for this week. And then the thing about it is, like, once we identify it, like for me, that driver, who will not signal when they're making a change of lane or turning, is that going to bound to happen? Yes. I bet this afternoon, the chances of that happening. Okay, I'll be modest, 80%. Right? And most reliably, it can happen and will happen. So the point is, what am I going to do when that happens? And so I can be that circuit breaker in my sister's house and reset the switch by simply saying, let them. Let that driver not do his signal and turn. Let them. Let him or her do it. And on page 62 of the book, you'll get to see Mel Robbins' outline. After let them, put yourself, after saying out loud, let them, we put ourselves in a pause. And then, for me, the pause simply means I take a breath. And then I say, let me. And in the book, she elaborates it more. Let me take a breath. Let me focus. Because the moment and even with the breathing, when we breathe fully, using our, paying attention to the belly going in and out of our belly, what we are really doing to our nervous system itself, our brain, is we are stimulating what's called the vagus nerve. You probably have heard of it. It's the longest nerve in our body, coming from our tailbone up to our head. That's how long it is. And we start calming down the brain, okay? And when we do that, when our brain is calm, can we now think more clearly? Yes. So that's the circuit breaker. That's the power of let them, the circuit breaker for our brain. And then the let me, this dawned on me what let me actually really do for us. When I say let me, it dawned on me that it is opening a gateway from my humanity to my divinity. That the let me, and I think the me is not a small m, it's actually the big M, because it's literally allowing then at that point for my divine self, for my authentic true self, you can call it the Christ, you can call it the I am, to come forward. And then it's also when I don't know if I love the 12 powers, especially because I've been studying it with Discover Your Divinity. I realize that even when we stop doing the let them, let me, we're putting already powers that we already are. Number one, the most obvious one for me is being the power of will. And the power of will, we all innately have that, is our capacity to choose, our willingness. So when I say let them, I'm actually being willing to stop trying, managing other people's behaviors, thoughts, and feelings. And I am choosing at that moment to have, this is the other power we have, the power of power. Meaning, I am letting me have dominion, or they call it self-mastery. And I think The other word that came to me for power is responsibility. Now I'm going to be responsible over my thoughts, my feelings, my actions, and my words for that very driving situation that I'm in. So that's why I love how the let them is the circuit breaker. The let me is our gateway from our humanity to our divinity. And Mel Robbins, next one's the chapters 5 and 6 that she covered, is relating with other people. Because right at the get-go, she said, actually, the most stressful situations in our lives is concerns other people. Right? Right. Case in point. And then here's what she says in chapter 5. Whatever it is that we plan to do or you plan to do, other people are going to have an opinion about it. Yes? Whatever it may be. Positive opinion, negative opinion, no opinion. The people in our lives will have an investment in it in the form of opinion. It could be critical. It could be supporting. The point is, they will have an opinion. And case in point here is my very talk today. I had a conversation with John on Wednesday. I said, John, I feel stressed about this talk. You know, what is one of the number one fear? Public speaking. Okay, that's one. That's it. Then I'm covering how many chapters? 4 in the span of 20 minutes. Yikes. And then I need to identify the main points, right? And here's the one factor that I really felt stressed about. What are you going to think about me? Okay? What are you going to think about me? And I was like, oh my gosh. And even and I keep going deep down. And other thoughts are, is my talk going to be good enough? Are they going to get something out of it? What are they going to think about my outfit today? You know, how about my hair? Right? And how about me as a speaker? Or how about me as a licensed Unity teacher? All of that in a matter of not even 10 minutes. And guess how I felt when I was like circling and ruminating around there? Overwhelmed. Yuck. Yes. You know, my stomach was in butterflies. It's all twisting. My heart is heavy. My breathing is shallow. My throat is dry, is tight. And then I said, okay. Let me apply the very thing that I'm going to be talking about. I let them. Okay? So I let you, you know, to think, to feel, to say, or to believe, or whatever it will be. I'm like, I let them. And I paused, and then right after I said that, right after I took a breath and I paused, and I said, I let me. Right after I said that, the word benevolence came up. And even now, as I talk about it, I feel like goosebumps. Benevolence came to mind. And then I'm a curious kid. Out of curiosity, I asked, what does benevolence mean? And benevolence simply means giving or sharing without expecting anything in return. I was like, whoa. Can you imagine, like even for me, giving a talk just simply because I'm just giving and sharing without expecting anything in return? Not a nod, not a shake, nothing. And that's why I love, even this morning, and I did feel, wow, lighter, like something roll off my shoulder. No pressure, no expectations. And usually when I do a talk, I give a song or two to the music team. Today I said, I let them. And Margot sang my favorite songs. You know, the very song, I Love You, Lord, that's one of my anthem. Opening my heart, that I let go. All of them. So I was like, that's the power of letting them. Letting the music team choose the music. And I just let me be benevolence. Because God is benevolence. Yes? And even the goodness of God that she was talking about reminds me so much of God is benevolence. And how do I see that? Definitely love, definitely mercy, definitely grace. And mercy, by the way, Charles Fillmore defines mercy as righteous adjustment. And it takes benevolence to have that amount of mercy, that second chances and then grace. Grace is the power to restore. It's a restorative power. And I bet we have had a lot of grace, yes? And the cool thing about it is like God, because of the second principle that Casey talked about, I too, you too, are benevolence. Can you imagine being able to give and share without expecting anything in return? Imagine the love that you are. That's who we are. That's who I am. We are that benevolence. Yes? And then from that guide, being the benevolence that we are, here are the 2 questions that you'll get to meet this week. Which negative opinion of you do you secretly care about? Ooh. Mine, the number one thing for me is, am I good enough? That's one of my secretly, not even secretly now, because it's out in the open, right? And then what would change? This is a very, very juicy question. What would change if you let them think whatever they want? Can you imagine that for you? What would happen? What would change if you let them think whatever they want? In Mel Robbins in the book was posting on Facebook, being visible. That's a big one. And I know that's one for me. At the same time, I'm like, whew, I have a perfect example of starting posting just because. How it lands? C'est la vie. Let them. And to help us further with our practice this week, here's the affirmation and Felix, you can come up with the affirmation. Haven't gone over it yet. Take a breath. I will read the affirmation and then I will invite you to affirm it with me. Okay? Today, I release my expectations and reactions, and I hold myself with kindness and self-compassion. Together, today, I release my expectations and reactions, and I hold myself with kindness and self-compassion. So now let's take those affirmations, that affirmation, to meditation and affirmative prayer. So get yourself comfortable. Take a nice deep breath from the belly. Hold it, and then release it slowly from your belly. One more time. Inhaling slowly from your tummy and exhaling slowly from the tummy. And I invite you to relax your body. You may loosen your jaw if it has been tight. Drop the shoulders from your ears. Let them relax. Let them unburden. And if your heart feels tight, expand it. And soften your belly. Taking another deep breath, let your thoughts slow down. Slow it down. If there are thoughts passing by, just let them pass by. Don't hang on to them. And let your emotions settle. And think of a pattern or trigger that reliably push you every time to an automatic stress reaction. Just one. And it could also be a negative opinion from loved ones. Just think about it at this moment. And take a deep breath and say out loud to this trigger, pattern, or opinion, let them. One more time, say to that pattern or trigger, let them. Then take another deep breath and say, let me. One more deep breath and say, let me. As you let me take that deep breath, you also say, let me focus on who I have come here to be. That could be that benevolence, divine love, grace, peace. Let me be peace. Let me be love. Let me be wisdom. And let me set my heart on kindness and self-compassion. Let me accept me for being 100% human and 100% divine. And let me remember that I am a divine human being created with sacred worth. And in this very moment, I am one with a capital O, with the divine love, embodying harmony. My thoughts, feelings, actions align and reconnect with the allness of life, love, and wisdom. And let's take that allness into a stillness of the silence. And as a divine human being created with self-worth, I am a power of love, will, wisdom, and power. When stressful emotions or negative opinions arise, I can calmly say, let them, and confidently assert, let me. And we hold this beautiful dance of let them and let me for every prayer request in our prayer chest. And if there's someone you know who can benefit from this dance of let them and let me, bring them to mind or simply say their name out loud. And we appreciate this shift in our consciousness through this practice of let them and let me. And we celebrate it by singing the Alleluia.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
And with a nice, deep, cleansing breath, we return our attention to this time and to this space. And with this love in our hearts, I want to take a moment to remember and honor a member of our spiritual community who made his transition 2 years ago. This is his anniversary. And Catherine, our dear Catherine Athens, his wife, to Dr. John Borghi. John was born in 1937 and died in 2023. And he was a very spiritual and person and a big part of our spiritual community. And so I want to just take a moment to honor John in our hearts and in our prayers. And so it is. At Unity, we are here to help you discover this spiritual magnificence, to help you discover that light that is within you, that light of who you are. And we are here because of the many people who came before us. And when I was talking to Catherine, we had this idea that what if we had a day of remembrance each year to remember the people who created this spiritual community in 1956, who built this spiritual community throughout the years, this phrase is, whose shoulders we stand on. And so the first November of the year, this coming the first Sunday in November will be our day of remembrance. And if you would like to remember somebody from Unity Palo Alto that was part of this spiritual community that created this amazing structure and honor them, please send me an email to connecting@unitypaloalto.org. And on that Sunday, we'll have a ceremony for remembrance. Unity is a movement that has been around for since 1890. Oh my gosh, the students here are correcting me. Sorry, what was it, master teacher? 1886. Yeah, let me. We are a global spiritual movement, and we stand on the shoulders of all of those who came before us to help remind us of the ancient teachings, right? We call it new thought, but it's ancient wisdom. The teachings attributed to the master teacher, Jesus. The teachings that have been a part of humanity expressed from Plato and Socrates and the Buddha and Lao Tzu and all of the wisdom teachings in the world. Each month, we give a love offering to our movement. Unity Palo Alto gives a love offering to the Unity movement, for we are empowering this movement. That's the role that we have and the power that we have. So each month we give a donation to Unity World Headquarters, Unity Worldwide Ministries, and the Unity West Central region, because they're the ones who bring to the world silent unity, bring to the world the daily word, bring to the world new ministers and new teachers, and support this spiritual movement. So we empower our spiritual movement, and every month we give a donation to them. And so we would like to bless them. And so the next slide, our blessing is Unity. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the light in you. And so it is. We are Unity Palo Alto, and we are here because of our generous donations, our generous support of our time, our talent, our treasure to this spiritual community. There are so many ways in which you can support our community. If you'd like to make a donation here in the sanctuary, there's a silver box in the front and in the back that says Love Offering. You can make a donation online. But however you give with love. For that energy that we give, the manner in which we give is the consciousness through which we are looking through and the consciousness through which we receive. When we give with love, we receive with love. The affirmation that we say is on the screen, and I invite you to affirm it with me together. Divine love from me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
Many pray along the way. They don't stop to wonder what the world is coming to. Love will take us higher, reveal the way to a greater love. Oh, so the truth is telling me, sing of liberation for the ones who are not free. Love will take us higher, reveal the way to greater love. us, we let it. Make us kinder, we let it. Make us better, we let it be. We let it. Early in the morning, we let it. Hold us together, we let it. Now and forever, we let it be. We let the love wash over us. We let it be joy. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be peace. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be. Go home to love. Here we go. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let it be.
I think else I gotta say is yes, yes. Yes, I tell you, I feel like this. Now, this I want to keep singing, but I'm not. In my head, I sound like Margot, but I don't. I know that. But this is when we let the love of Unity Palo Alto wash over us. For it's a time that we are going to stand and bless each other because we have. Yeah, I know. Go ahead and stand. Get prepped up. We're just so blessed to have these speakers. Joe, thank you for your view today. That was a lot to cover. Yes. The musicians, yes. You, yes, online. So let us spread the love as we face each other, and the blessing is on up there. Ready? I love you. I bless you. I appreciate you, and I behold the light in you. We let that wash over us, yes. All right. Well, it doesn't end there. There is so much going on in our community beyond the Sunday service. We invite you to explore the opportunities. Today, the Unity's Women's Group will be hosting a tea party, and I see some lovely hats already. It just makes me tickle. I know, Sherry. I love you, Sherry. I know. There you go. Charlie, where's your hat? That's going to be in the Yes Hall from 11:30 to 1:30. Light refreshments are provided by volunteers. Mark your calendars. This is going to be good. For the Trust, Gratitude, and Love Project. I mean, right? Soak that in. Trust, gratitude, and love. That's going to be Saturday, November 8th at 7 p.m. Celebrate the honor and richness and diversity of our human community while building a more authentic, caring connection. And it is going to be through the soulful voice of our own Margot Leduc. I know, yes, yes. And the wisdom of Dr. Ward Hesman. And it's just a unique opportunity to be uplifted, connected, and inspired to carry that love forward. So you can register on Eventbrite. A $25 donation is suggested. But the important thing is come. I mean, trust, gratitude, and love. So needed. Yes, yes? Yes, yes. And, okay, it was a big hit last time, and it's back. Bingo! Now I'm excited for this. On Sunday, November 16th, bingo is going to be hosted by the Unity Palo Alto bookstore team. Give it up for the bookstore team. Love our bookstore team. And the first card is free, so why not? So that's going to be exciting. It'll be at 11:30 after service. There is so much happening here at Unity Palo Alto. We invite you and encourage you to check to learn more at unitypaloalto.org and check out our social media channels. And just a little plug. Do we have the next slide? Oh, we have it up. We don't have it there. Okay. Just making sure. If you need a midweek uplift, our own Reverend John Riley is on Zoom, and you can join him. It's just a great way. It's not just on Sunday. We carry it throughout the week. All right. Oh, yay, our flower time, flower time. I feel like I need to be Vanna White and showcase our flowers. Our beautiful flowers today are donated by the lovely Christine Oliver and celebrating our fall program. Isn't that amazing? Thanks for supporting us all with this beautiful bouquet. If you would like to donate flowers, you can head over to the bookstore. There's a sign-up sheet and pick a date. $75 will cover the cost. And I don't know about you, but I just love it. There's something about having fresh flowers that just warms the heart. So if you want to keep it going, you can head into the bookstore and sign up to dedicate a Sunday. If this is your first time at Unity Palo Alto or you're back from a long absence, we'd like to welcome you with a gift from the bookstore. We have a copy of the Daily Word, which we read out of at the beginning of the service, or there's a Unity booklet that you can choose from. We have a Connect card in the pews in front of you. We'd love to stay connected. Just go ahead and fill that out. Head over to the bookstore, which is a treat in of itself. And welcome to Unity Palo Alto. Yes, yes. And now I'd like our prayer chaplains to stand. Looks like we have Sarah Ann and we have Karen here. I know. I just got to say sacred ground right there, sacred ground. So if you are looking or have a need for someone to hold sacred space with you, whether it's a celebration or a concern that you want help being uplifted, these two beautiful people are here to share the sacred space with you, and you can find them after service right where they're at. So thank you for the service that you provide us. Thank you, thank you. And I guess it's time. We all get to sing about peace. So let's stand and sing our song of peace.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And now our prayer for protection. Together, the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Love and blessings, everyone. Have a wonderful week.
Gratitude all around. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me. Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me, gratitude all around. I'm so grateful, oh so grateful. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. All right. Happy Sunday.